Thanks for checking out our video. Feel free to join our free weekly newsletter called Pop Culture Annotated, and also join our Discord server to talk with us and others that share your fandom in pop culture entertainment. Links in the description. Pet Sematary is Stephen King's 14th novel and 17th overall book published under his name, and it's actually considered one of his darkest works by a lot of fans, both when it came out and even to this day when reflecting. And set to get a new film adaptation, one of the most mysterious parts of Pet Sematary is the Wendigo. Now, in folklore and mythology, the Wendigo is a creature from North American native beliefs, and usually traced back to the Algonquian group of Native Americans. A description of the Wendigo usually has it carrying a mixture of human and beast-like traits with an elongated humanoid body, yet a beast head in most incarnations. And it's actually described in the book as them saying, and I quote, "Now the thing out there seems so close that Luis expected to see its shape at any moment, rising up on two legs perhaps, blotting out the stars with some unthought of immense and shaggy body. Then a shrill maniacal laugh came out of the darkness, rising and falling in hysterical cycles, loud, piercing, and chilling." So the impact of this creature in legends and myths have transitioned to a medical term even called the Windigo Psychosis, and this is described as people having intense cravings of human flesh. And a lot of people that have this are even believed by certain, not medical individuals necessarily, but by some individuals as being possessed by the Wendigo's evil spirit, which is actually something that comes to play in the Pet Sematary book and presumably the movie as well. Because what is the creature's role in Pet Sematary? Well, he kinda is manipulating everyone from behind the scenes for the most part, but when the Wendigo appears in both Pet Sematary and another Stephen King book called The Girl Who Loved Tim Horton, it said the Wendigo, living in a range of land spanning parts of Canada and even Maine, controls all life once it dies on its land. Now this is really shown in Pet Sematary more so because he places a curse on the land in the Micmac burial ground where the main story for Pet Sematary takes place. This causes the body to basically reanimate the next day after it's buried on that soil, except the person's soul is now corrupted, taken over by the Wendigo, and they suffer from the common symptoms of the Windigo Psychosis, being very aggressive, assaulting everybody around them, and even some form of cannibalism. Now the Wendigo can possess people along with revealing anyone's deepest and darkest secrets, and this can be used to manipulate others along with pulling them to the burial ground, which can be a place of possession by the Wendigo, or by pulling people to it, especially if they have a recent dead loved one. They can bury that loved one there, and then the Wendigo will reanimate the corpse while also possessing the corpse's body. Now this process in itself is actually kind of interesting because they say the body will stay reanimated for about 10 years, then it will die and just reanimate again. So it's kind of a vicious cycle, if you will, unless people burn and destroy the body. However, seen more as a spirit more than a corporeal creature in a lot of the books, I guess through his actions at least, the Wendigo possesses multiple people throughout the course of Pet Sematary, manipulating them from the shadows, taking the townspeople's internal doubts, guilt, and insecurities. It takes all those things and really exploits them and kind of just manipulates them puppet master style, if you will, as it laughs throughout the wilderness. So it's definitely a really interesting creature, a very mysterious creature, and I really hope we get some more to him versus what we've gotten before in the previous Pet Sematary film and also other books. Comment below your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about this? What other Stephen King related thing would you like us to talk about? And we'll see you guys later.